It was the killer of young men, mostly striking men in their 20s and 30s, and with very few exceptions, claiming their lives.
Prior to the 1970s, advanced testicular cancer was a death sentence. It would take the lives of these young men, usually in their 20s, and it would take it very quickly.
One of the tragedies of testicular cancer is it kills young men in the prime of their life. For example, one of my heroes was Brian Piccolo, who in the fall of 1969 was running for touchdowns, and in the spring of 1970, he was dead from his disease.
Researchers around the world were looking for better ways to fight testicular cancer. And in the early 1970s, a young doctor with a new way of looking at treatment joined the staff at Indiana University.
One of the most unlikely heroes, a young man, Larry Einhorn, comes into one of my colleagues' office wearing a paisley shirt, plaid pants, horn-rimmed glasses, and says, "I've got an idea how we can treat testis cancer."
At the core of this new idea was taking a long-discarded drug and putting it to work in combination with others for patients with no other hope.
The chest x-rays almost looked like Swiss cheese, and he told me at that time there wasn't much more that he thought he could do for me. And as I sat there thinking, my head spinning and my heart pounding out of my chest, then he finally said, well, there is one other thing we can try. You can be one of the very first people to ever try a new chemotherapy.
Today, a diagnosis of testicular cancer is no longer a death sentence. Even when the cancer is spread, it can most often be cured.
Nothing had ever been seen like this before. It provided a miracle cure for young men who were previously dying of this deadly disease.
Well, seemingly all hope was lost here in Ottawa, and after the last meeting I had with my oncologist in December, it just seemed like she didn't really know what to do. So I went on the internet, did a Google search, led me to a testicular cancer resource page, and there was Dr. Einhorn's name at the top of the list. Basically told me the severity of my situation and how if it wasn't handled within that tight window, I wouldn't be here now. So it's just it's fantastic to be able to do this, and I love just putting in work every day to try and get better and improve myself on the ice. But all that wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for seeing Dr. Einhorn and all the good staff at Indiana University Hospital.
The cure for testicular cancer is not just one of the great achievements in oncology, it's one of the great achievements in all of medicine. It's a true inspiration. It tells us that we can conquer cancer.
In truth, the cure for testicular cancer isn't a simple story. It is a complex and amazing tale of cancer discovery. There is the vision of one man, of course, yet there's more. It's the story of one of the first and most successful combination therapies ever developed, of a continuing effort to find new and better methods, with a far-reaching impact for cancer treatment everywhere. And ultimately, it is a story of many lives lost and many more saved.
And Dr. Einhorn said, John, I think you're going to make it.